already. Hikaru Nakamura and Jorden Van Foreest, they're looking pretty serious right now.
Looks delighted. Jorden is so happy to be here. He's happy with his easy round one pairing, Tanya.
Yeah, he looks stressed, just straight up
He's
stressed.
got mixed off.
Knight of 3, d5.
Yeah, and Daniel was right. Nakamura starting with knight f3. He tends to do this, but it has transposed to a queen pawn opening here. Symmetry so far. Any predictions? London system, Queen's Gambit. What do we think?
He's thinking, so
Not
he's
the
deciding.
London.
Come on, b3.
Oh my god,
Tanya, it's your fault.
Oh, you've jinxed it, Tanya. The London system, which has experienced a surge in popularity. Dingler won a game at the World Championship with it. Everyone's playing it these days. What do we think? Jordan must have prepared this before. He studied with Magnus Carlsen, who tends to drop the London system from time to time. Any kind of surprises in the opening stages? What do we think?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Hikaru even playing a London. I've never, ever seen him play a London system. So here, it's definitely different. He can play anything, obviously, but it's going to be cool to see what he tries to come up with. Of course, he can play any type of position, Hikaru, that is, right? So, I mean, so far, so good. Very solid stuff, as we did see that surge from the World Championship of Dean winning that London game. So the London is perfectly playable for a win at any level here. So curious to see what happens in the rest of this game.
Yeah, this has been his MO in rapid tournaments in particular. He likes to get sort of semi-theoretical positions. He doesn't play stuff that's too offbeat. No Polish openings from Hikaru Nakamura. Something in the middle, right? Something where he's got the flexibility to play a nice maneuvering game. But really, the London has become very theoretical in recent years. You really can't call it an offbeat opening anymore, can you?
Yeah, there's so many forcing lines, often calculated out to move 20, even beyond. We've seen some of the top players in the world take this, turn it into a really dangerous weapon from the white side. And I am slightly surprised, I've got to say, of Jordan pausing to think. He must have 2 or 3 different ideas against the London, and eventually he has decided to bring his queen out. Pawn hunting, it's a dangerous profession in general, but black neglecting development. If he goes and grabs that b2 pawn next, how will Nakamura decide to react? What do we think? Is he going to gambit a pawn? Is he going to maybe... Nakamura, he's still trying to work that out. He's hoping it works out for black, and we know from that variation from the analysis that it does work out for black, but Jorden, he's not going to be sure. Hikaru coming to that realization. What's he going to do? I think walking forward with the king loses in several ways. So you pretty much have to take that knight and just pray, just cross your fingers and hope. Hikaru, devastated. He's realizing now that he is crashing to defeat with white in the first game of the day.
Yeah, that London
Hikaru Nakamura there shaking his head. He's down to a minute on the clock in a position that looks absolutely busted. And as you mentioned, the only move to go up with that king to g2. Will Jorden Van Foreest find the killer blow? He seems to be doing everything right. What a great game with the black pieces so far. He will pick up that knight on d6 and the other rook comes into the attack. Is this game over?
No.
If it wasn't Hikaru, we would say game over, but it is Hikaru Nakamura. And maybe he'll find one way to at least prolong the game, force some accuracy from Jorden. Daniel, you sure? It looks like game over to me.
King f4, you still have to find that mating net. I've been in this situation a million times where you're like, all chess principles tell you that there's 500 mates, but you're actually looking and you cannot find a single mating construction. Maybe f6 and g5 is the way to force the king onto the h file, but rook g1, rook f2, king g4, I mean, it's so easy to make that one wrong move. Yeah, it should be made, but a couple more accurate moves required from Jorden.
This is one thing I think everyone should know to hope. Don't lead from the front with your king. You will get checkmated, especially if there are heavy pieces on the board. But Daniel, you're right so far. Rook g1, he's prolonging the tension. No matter what the bar says, he still has to prove it, Jorden. Can he deliver the killing blow? I don't see it yet either. Gotta say, but Hikaru does.
On g5 and king g6, I think.
I think it's f5, right? f5, knight f7, and rook h3.
It's going to be something like that.
30 seconds for Hikaru. King g4 has been played. Jorden Van Foreest is looking confident and Hikaru looking like he's giving up, but you know, we all know that we can't get fooled by Hikaru's expression.
Well, actually, Tanya, Hikaru has resigned. He didn't even ask Jorden that final question. He didn't even ask him to deliver the checkmate. He just resigns and storms off.
Wow.
Hikaru Nakamura resigns in a position, Daniel, you said it's still game on. Are you surprised with this early abrupt ending?
Oh, it's just that Jorden has 2 minutes, and when I look at this a little more deep, I am surprised Hikaru resigned. I think he's just disgusted by the way the game went, but f5 check here forces the king onto a square where it can be checked by either the rook or the knight. At this point, I mean, it's almost impossible to mess this up for black. So I get it. Hikaru kept it close, but Jorden